Hey guys, welcome to the guided walkthrough of the Staffi CRM. As of the moment, we're currently on the homepage of the CRM service here, and I will be walking through some of the features and the benefits of using the Staffi CRM. I would have to note that I'll be glossing over several things, and if you would like to know more about them, feel free to reach out to us. So, right here at the beginning of the page or the launch pad, you'll be able to integrate a lot of stuff in the CRM. You can have Google My Business, Facebook, and Instagram actually as well. You can have your own chat service for your clients on your website. You can integrate Stripe and PayPal to accept payments. This is optional. You can have Yext and also WordPress for your SEO and website hosting. And you can also add an unlimited amount of team members for your CRM. Let's go ahead and move forward to the dashboard here. The dashboard basically contains the 10,000-foot overview of your contacts, your funnels. You can see the amount of the value for each funnel area, and you'll be able to see the stage distribution as well, how many people are inside a specific funnel. And also, if you're an administrator, you'll be able to see Google My Business data right here. And if you have Google Analytics, then you'll be able to see that there. Or if you have analytics for your website visitors, then that will also be shown right over here. But if you're someone who is using this CRM as part of the company staff, then most probably you'll be focusing your area here in the manual actions where you can see your task, your pending phone calls, your SMS, and you can also create task and assign task on this box right over here. So that's basically it for the dashboard. Let's go ahead and jump into conversations. So conversations is actually pretty powerful. You'll be able to integrate almost any part of communication that's coming into your company into this section right here. Obviously, you'll be able to only see the communication that's assigned to you unless you're an admin of this CRM. And let me go ahead and switch the filters right here and switch it to all. And here you'll be able to see we had a review for our Google My Business. You'll be able to see the business review here. You can actually respond to that review as well. You can see the review on Google My Business. You can communicate via Facebook. Here we have a Facebook Messenger. And on this one, we actually have an automation as well. We'll talk about that later, but this automation is connected here and it allows you to capture a phone number from your clients in Messenger, especially if they haven't been responded to immediately. We also have emails here. So you'll be able to communicate to your clients via email. And here you can see that if the person has a phone number, you can see on the right side here, and an email, you can switch between the two. And if this person also has a Facebook Messenger, then you'll be able to switch between the three and communicate to that client. On the conversation section, you can also have trigger links, basically run automations if the links that you have here are clicked. You can also have manual actions, create a task for a specific client, then you'll be able to interact with that here. Moving on, we also have a calendar feature. This is a very important tool for you to be able to market your product if you want to have bookings and appointments for your product, or if you're a coach, then bookings and appointments for meetings with your clients, then this will be a great tool for you. So you can see we have two demo sessions here. You can go ahead and edit this. You can see who the participants are. You can select statuses. You can click here and it'll open up the contact record for you. And you can also change the view like on Google. You can have it monthly, weekly, daily, and then on the appointment section here, you'll be able to see all of the appointments lined up for you in your calendar. And again, this is a two-way sync. So whatever you do here also gets synced to your calendar in Google or Outlook if you have that. And then we can also go to calendar settings and you can build your calendars here. And you can also have group calendars. So that means that if you want to have one type of appointment for maybe the people that's in charge of bookings and appointments, then you can go to groups here and create a group scheduler. And then people can go ahead and grab that and schedule an appointment with them. You can also go here in preferences. You can have your meeting locations. So that means that if you have Zoom or Google Meet, if you're partial to any of these, then you can go add that as your meeting location. So in connections, you'll be able to see that you can connect Google here, Outlook, and Zoom. So that's Google Meet, your email, and Zoom for your calendar. So that's it for the calendar. Contacts, there's a lot of things to unpack here on the contacts, but the bottom line is that you can manage your contact here. You can open a contact record. You can create custom lists. So that means that if a person has a specific tag or if this person is assigned to a specific staff in the company, then you can go ahead and create custom lists here. You can also go and you can create a task and assign a task. So let's say if you have a staff that assists you like a secretary, then you can create a task here, assign that to that person, pick the contact as well, and then create a due date for that task. There's also company here. You can create companies for the contacts and assign it to multiple contacts so that they are associated to a company. And you can share the smart lists that you've built to specific be so you can just pick everyone or pick a specific number of people, and then you can hit save. And on their side, when they log in, when they go to the smart list, they will also be able to see the custom lists that you built for them right here on this area. Oh, another great feature for the contacts is you can request your contacts to review you in Google My Business. So let's say I have Alexander here. I can click the star and I can actually ask Alexander to drop me a Google Business review. So let's go ahead and hit proceed. So you can pick SMS, you can pick email, and then you can go ahead and add a description here if you want to track that, and then send a review request. And basically the bottom line is they get a link, they click the link, and they leave a review for your Google My Business, which is really good for your business if you want to advertise it to a lot of people and build your credibility. Let's go ahead and into opportunities here. So opportunities is basically your sales funnel. You can see here we have several columns. We have new leads, hot leads, so on until you get to sell a client. If you're the administrator, then you can go ahead and pick whichever staff that you want to see how they are progressing their contacts in the sales funnel. And then if you're someone using this, then you can also click on the opportunities. You can edit a lot of stuff here, enter a lead value. You can book an appointment with them. Same as on the other page, you can create a task here, assign it to another staff or a secretary, and then you can also leave notes if you're talking to them over the phone. And talking about the phone, you can see the phone icon here and conversation icon. On the upper right-hand corner here, you have the phone. So if I click the phone here, that will start calling this person right here, Amelia. And if I want to see the conversation with Amelia, you click that cartoon cloud icon right there. I'm not sure how you call that, but you'll be able to see the conversation with Amelia right here. The same as the conversation box right here, where you'll be able to see all of the communication between you and Amelia via email, Messenger, Instagram, whatever they use to communicate with you that's integrated with a CRM. You'll be able to see it there, and you can switch seamlessly by just clicking the buttons here, SMS, email, and then if they have Facebook, then you can also switch Facebook here on this section. So yeah, you can have how many pipelines you want. You can create a new pipeline here. You can customize your pipeline, and then you can also drag and drop people. You can also drag Isabella, and let's say they're a hot lead, you can go ahead and drag Isabella there. Jacob, if let's say they abandoned, you can drag to abandon. So that will be tagged as abandoned. And then we have Deborah. Let's say you closed that, then you can drag it to closed. So you can just drag and drop and interact with the sales funnel here on this opportunity section. For the payment section, this is pretty straightforward. You'll be able to see all of the payments here and the cash flow of your company. And you can also integrate Stripe and PayPal. And you can also have tax settings right here. So if you're having transactions internationally, then you can create a tax profile depending on the country or the place that you're having a transaction with. You can create coupons, codes, basically to hand out to people. You can also create a schedule. So that means that if you want the coupon to only work within a certain period of time, then you'll be able to do that here. You can also schedule coupons. If you don't want the coupon to be live yet, you can go ahead and schedule the coupon right over here. Additionally, on the payment section, if you've integrated Stripe or PayPal, you can also build the products here. You can have a single product also with multiple prices. As you can see here at the bottom, there's 3 prices and there's 3 types of description, but on a specific product right over here. And then you can also create subscriptions here, depending on the product that you are creating. So that's it for payment. Let's go ahead and move forward to marketing. And this is one of my favorite places actually in the CRM where you can integrate your contacts. In this demo, you can see I've connected 2 Google My Business accounts, and then I have 1 LinkedIn account. You can also have Facebook, Instagram, and actually TikTok integrates with the CRM too. So if you're into that space, then you'll also be able to add it here. The great thing that I find on this CRM is actually the creation of posts. So let's say you have several social media accounts. You can actually go ahead and just click and pick the social media accounts where you want to post your content. And you can go ahead and type your content right over here. So this is the best CRM, and it'll start to create a preview for you. So let me go ahead and try to attach an image. So as you can see there, and Google My Business actually allows you to create a call to action button or a CTA button. So let's say it's a shop. So you can go ahead and have a shop button there. And then you can have a link, let's say facebook.com. Have to add HTTPS as well. Right there, you can go ahead and have your button link, and people can go ahead and click on that. And in LinkedIn, you can actually see there's also a preview here. It'll look like this. And you can also schedule posts for your social media calendar. There's a social media calendar here. I'll show you guys after this. So you can post, you can schedule, you can delete. You can also save the post if you're not yet done building the thing and come back to this later. So you can see there's a recent post that I created here. It's already published. If we go to the open planner, this is where your social media calendar, and you can have all of your posts here. And you actually need to go back to create a post. You can just go ahead and click a button here. So let's say I want something on 24th. You go back to the social media post and you can go ahead and just, again, pick the account that you want to post. Have the content right here, have a video right there. You can also format the content in that area, and the CRM will take care of posting that content depending on the schedule that you selected. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. And then you can also have your email campaigns here in the marketing section. So if you have a product launch, a webinar, or just everyday communication with your client that you want to send out, just say, hi, how are you? So this is where you want to go. You can also add a template. So if you have any content that repeats text and email, you can create a content here. Trigger links, it's a link where it automatically triggers an automation if a user clicks on it. And oh, you can also have an affiliate campaign here. So if you have multiple products and you want to have an affiliate system where people can sell your product for you and then they get a share, keep in mind that is also available here in the CRM. So yeah, it's pretty powerful. If we go to the automation section right here, you can have unlimited number of automations. You can have your contacts round robin. So every time a contact comes into the system, you can assign it to a specific person. And not only that, you can actually have weighted round robin. So that means that every cycle you can assign more or less people on the user. That's available for you. Let me go to one of the campaigns here called Facebook phone capture. So as you can see here, if someone messages your Facebook account or your page, you'll be able to assign that person to a user so that they can interact. That also notifies the user. And then if the user was not able to respond for 30 minutes, then this condition will go to yes. And then it'll send a message to that contact basically saying, hey, we're busy. Please send your mobile number and we'll try to call you back. And that was the message that you saw here on the conversation off of this automation right over here. And you can actually have unlimited amount of options and customizations here. You can see we have several ways of connecting to clients. We have email, SMS, phone. You can schedule manual calls and text. You can message them on Google My Business. You have the administrative stuff here. You can tag people. You can create opportunities for them automatically. You can add notes. You can assign to people. You can remove people. And then one of the most important parts here is the bottom section is actually the conditions. If this is the status of the customer, then this email will be sent out, or if that's the status, this other email gets sent out. We also have delays here, so you can create scheduled content. And then you also have the webhook, which actually allows you to connect Zapier or Integromat for outside communications to maybe a Google Docs, or you want to go to your drive and upload files. That's a thing that you can do with the automations here as well. So that's basically it for the automation section. Let's go ahead and visit the site section right over here. So here we are in the biggest section of the CRM with several options here at the top, as you can see. So let's go through this section one by one, but the idea for this main section is basically the same. So I'll show you one example here from the funnel section. You can see there's like a free discovery call funnel here. And that actually is this one right here. So this is our like discovery call funnel. And what I wanted to highlight here for you guys is actually the simplicity of the page builder that we have for the CRM. So you could actually just drag and drop items. So for example, if you want to move this item to a section right here, you can just drag that. And like for example, if you want to add another item here, so you can just go ahead and click the plus button and it would allow you to add several options here. You can have a survey, quizzes, so that's available for you. You can have your calendar attached to this. So for example, let me go ahead and create a section for a calendar. Let's have 2-column section. You can add an element and then you can just drag the calendar. And then you can pick a calendar here. So let's say it's a discovery claim. So that will add the calendar here for you, and it would allow your clients to just go ahead and click a time and schedule an appointment with you. There are several other settings that you can play around with. As you can see here on the left side, you can have spacing options, calendar options, button options, and depending on what you click, it actually changes. You can have your color updates there. You can have your alignment. Yeah, basically any changes that you want here for your website, you'll be able to do. And this is actually flexible too. Most of your clients are on the mobile phone, so you can actually preview the mobile here as well. And you also have controls to SEO, tracking, custom CSS. You have a lot of options here to fully customize your site or your funnel. Let me go ahead and switch back here to the main section. So all of those features is available for the funnels right here and for the website and for the blog. For the membership section, let's go ahead and go to the products here. And for the products, you'll be able to have as many products as you want, and you can actually assign multiple products for a specific client, or you can just assign one per client. It's totally up to you. You can run it via automation. And the builder for the membership area is also pretty straightforward. So if you've been in Kajabi or any course builder, then this is basically a breeze to set up for you. So you can see you can create a product structure here. So you can create categories like lessons right here. And then inside the lessons, you can have subcategories. You can also create assessment. Say after lesson 1, you want your clients to take a test, then you can go ahead and add that before they jump over to lesson 2. Yeah, you can also go ahead and click details here. You can customize everything on the details. You can add your information as the instructor for the coach. You can create offers. You can manage comments. And to top it all off, if we go to settings, you actually have an app that you can share with your clients if they're on the mobile. And this app, you can go ahead and customize the color palettes from here. You can add your logos and you just turn this on and hit save and then invite your clients over and they'll be able to consume your media in an app on their mobile devices. The next parts here are pretty straightforward. We have forms. It's like a one pager. So you can have a single page and they will enter their information, address, or whatever you're asking. You can actually have custom fields as well and basically have questions. And then surveys is like a form, but it has multiple pages. So you can have on the first page your full name, email, customer information. Then Here on slide 2, we can customize it to ask, what is your favorite color? What's your favorite city? Where do you want to go? Whatever questions you have in mind. Here is the chat widget. So if you have a website and you want to attach like a chat support on that page, then you can also have this widget. You can click get a code. You can have it via GTM and add it to the footer or to the header of your page, and you'll have a chat icon and it connects to the CRM as well. So if they chat, where does it go? It goes to the conversations, same as everything else. You also have a media manager here. So this is like your library for all of the videos and photos you have, and you have URL redirects, and there's also several settings here for your domains, for your membership, for your funnel pages. You can go ahead and click add a domain there and then sync your domains. So for the reputation, this is just a pretty straightforward dashboard where you can see your Google My Business reviews. So you can see here we have one review for this demo and it's 100% positive. You can have stats here, and then you can actually request a review from this page as well. So you can just click review request. You can add the customer's name here and their email or a cell phone number. And same as before on the contact section, it'll send a link. They create a review for you, get an additional review on Google My Business. And here, this is where you can just view all of the reviews here. And you have several sorting options here. And you can also have like an SEO listing for Yext that we've discussed earlier here on the Launchpad. That's optional, but just know that is available for you if you need it. And we'll also go here to the last part of the CRM, but not the least, if you're a data-driven company, this is where you want to be. So you'll be able to see reporting for your Google ads, your Facebook ads, all of the necessary data that you need to make your decision. You can see all of your campaigns here, and Google Ads actually displays more or less the same information. If you want to focus on where your sources or where your contacts are coming from, then you can go to source report. You can also see the conversion report here. If you're more of a like contact company focused on the phone, then you can go ahead and go to the call reporting here. The really important data is also highlighted here. So, how many answered, missed, first calls, average handling time for the calls. You can sort based on the telephone number. So if you have multiple staff, then each of them will have a phone number and you can see their performance based off of the phone number. You can filter based on date. So, all that good stuff, standard reporting settings that you can do. Also, if you're a booking company and appointments is your thing, then you want to go to the appointment report and you'll be able to see the types of appointments that you have. You can see this is my whole calendar that I showed you earlier, but this one is in reporting mode. You can see who's in charge of the schedules, which parts of the schedules are being scheduled, and how the booking is being done. So is it being booked by the lead? Is it your company that's doing the booking? So you can see all of the information right over here. So that's basically like the 10,000-foot overview for this whole CRM. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I've glossed over a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure you guys will have questions. So if you look at the features that's available here and you think this is right for you, then go ahead and click the button below to purchase this CRM. We only have limited availability here because we want to service everyone that purchases this CRM properly and give them the proper support to really build out their business. So we'll be launching again soon, but we really don't have the exact schedule yet. If you think this is right for you, go ahead and reserve your spot at the bottom of this video. I hope this answers the questions that you were asking when you looked at this offering, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for your time.